Come on, get under here. I forgot my jacket. Get in. There you go. Get in there. Get in there. What's going on? Everybody, Live Farmer 73. Happy sugar-free Sunday. This is the actual sugar-free Sunday, but we can practice it every single day of the week, 365 days of the year. All it is being aware of the food that you are putting in your mouth. How you doing, Rose Abundance? Hashtag sugar-free Sunday. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. Just Ella. Who was that I missed real quick? I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Chef Handyman. Just one Ella. Beautiful, brilliant universe. I can't pronounce that. I'm sorry. Von Wheel, DC, Talisha. What's going on, everybody? It's good. Rambo Green Hands in the house. What's going on, my brother? Listen, hey. You know, I wanted to do this on a StreamYard, but we're going to redo this on a StreamYard, okay? Hey, Granny Karma. Granny Karma's Homestead, how you doing? It's so good to see you. You know, I was just thinking about you just recently. I was just thinking about you, Granny Karma. I want to see how you doing. That's all. If you can reach out and just, give me a thumbs up behind the curtain and let me know you okay. All right? We've been talking about you. Listen, hey, y'all. Hey. And Rambo, man, you doing a hell of a job, my brother. You knocking it out the box. What's up, 3i? What's going on? I'm going to get right into it because I promise, I don't want to go over an hour today. I don't even got my watch. I don't got nothing. I don't know what time it is. I was speaking to my sister today. And I'm going to get right into it. Hello to everybody. Guava, guava, guava. Happy sugar-free Sunday. Now that we got the introduction going, I need to get into this because I need to get straight down to brass tacks and business. I was talking to my sister early this morning. And the conversation that we had made me start thinking of the conversation that we're all probably having in our homes right now. And that's this. They are, if not already, cutting off Medicare. Medicare, Medicaid, okay. Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. That's the subject. Or, and they're firing people. This administration, I'm speaking facts, I'm not talking nothing out the side of my head, and it's not propaganda if the people that's actually doing it is doing it so you can go see yourself. So all the trolls, if you coming in here to troll me with that, I understand you have a job to do. You just, you got to look busy. I get it because your boss is standing over you. So go ahead and say it's propaganda because your boss is standing over you. That's your job. So I get it. But you cannot tell me that this is not happening. Here's my question to the whole world. Where are all of these hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people? Where are they all going? Because I broke this down to the very last compound this morning. Okay, Medicaid and Medicare and food stamps and SNAP and all of that stuff, low-income housing and all of that, right? If they cut that off, I want to just talk straight. They're cutting that off. And they didn't do a damage report. Where are all of these people going after they get kicked out of their low-income apartments? Where are all of these people going when they have to literally up and leave. In Florida, in Sweetwater, Florida, they just put all of those people out of that mobile home park that been up for forever. They gave them a deadline and they said, you gotta get out right now. I spoke to my brother yesterday, and guess what happened to my brother? My brother said, "Hey," I said, "Man, I'll be back home in about June or July." You know what he said? "Yeah, don't hit me up at the spot, man. Call me before you come hit me up, cause normally this my brother. I just drop over there. I stop over there and holler at him. Man, call me before you come." I'm like, "Why? What you got going on?" He got kicked out. He's not even on Medicare, Medicaid, low income, none of that stuff. Matter of fact, he's a tradesman. He is a journeyman, because now that they have made it so no more low income housing, no more food stamp, no more SNAP, no more none of that stuff, so people can live have decent. I'm being straight with you, okay? Lord is my witness. All of the landlords, I used to be a landlord, so I know how this works. All of the landlords aren't receiving benefits. They cut off the programs. The federal and state programs that pay the landlords to accept people on low income. That's how that works. The people on low income don't pay the landlord. The government pays the landlord that's offering low income. So they cut off the programs for low-income housing, Medicaid and Medicare. So now the landlord gotta kick you out and get somebody in his establishment that actually still has a job, if that's a thing anymore, and can pay the rent. And it's like, it sounds like he being cruel and horrible. All landlords ain't cruel and horrible. He's running a business, and people don't look at it like that. He has to kick you out. Right, Section 8 housing. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Section 8, you got Section 8 low income. I keep calling it low income. It's all the same to me, right? But there you go. Now, all of these apartment complexes that accept Section 8 and low income and so on and so forth. Where are all of these millions of people going? Because, yeah, we understand that these lunatics have shut off all of these programs for the American people, to help the American people. But they did it wrong. I'm not saying I'm going to say they could have tweaked this system and got rid of the corruption in the system. I'm going to say that, because I've been saying that. It's certain things you can do to tweak the system so people don't abuse the system. But a broad stroke across the board, just saying everybody is corrupt and everybody cut them all off. Okay. Let's not talk about the able-bodied young folks that they got in their mind. Let's talk about the mentally handicapped. Let's talk about the physically handicapped. Let's talk about the elderly that already served their country, and the elderly that's really in their golden years, and they just ain't got enough to get by. So they're supplementing their income with Section 8 and affordable housing programs. You just kicked. No. Let me back up. I forgot one of the most important that they keep on talking about. When they talk about women's rights, because this is all going to be relatable. When they talk about women's rights, and they talk about women can't control their own bodies, women can't be going to the doctor and doing none of that stuff, right? Now, stick with me. When they talk about women's right, and they'll do anything for that unborn baby, blah blah blue, right? I'm just putting something out there. So if everybody is so pro-life and right? Why would you put newborn babies out in the cold then? So if you're pro-life, cutting these programs off is going to kill this child. If these people with low income or mental disabilities or physical disabilities or what have you cannot provide for these children, where they going? What's going to happen? There was a young lady that her two children just passed away because she was so broke that she was sleeping in her car. She was sleeping in her car, and I'm not sure of the cause of the death yet, but I believe it was carbon monoxide poison. She was sleeping in a car garage. I believe it was in Detroit, and her two children passed away from I think it was carbon monoxide poisoning. Some people say they froze. They didn't freeze because, no, they didn't freeze. It had to be carbon monoxide poisoning. So you think about that for a minute. People are out here sleeping in their cars in the most extreme conditions and sleeping in sheds in the most extreme conditions. I watched a report, not a report, but I think it's like on Ring TV or something like that, where they show people actually doing stuff on Ring doorbell cameras, where this lady, she wasn't drunk, alcoholic, nothing. She was homeless. So she came up on some people's porch, go look it up, you will see, and got in that family's dog cage. Got in that family's dog cage and covered it up the best way she could just to get out of the storm, just to get out of the cold. She was willing to, somebody gonna come out here and blast me away, but I gotta take a chance because out there in that snow, I will perish. So the family comes out and sees this woman in there. They got a big size dog kennel like I have my chickens in, and she was curled up in there. They was like, we can't let no stranger in the house. Plus, they had small babies and kids in the house, so they was like, we gonna accommodate her though. So they brought her out, blankets, pillows, heaters, everything. Like, you could stay on the porch as long as you need to. We can't let you in with our babies and stuff. Totally understandable. But for them to bring out blankets, pillows, heaters, covers, warmers, that's the American way. And guess what? That was the American way. That was the kindness of this country, this how it's supposed to be. And both of them was Latina. They were speaking very broken English, but they stood up for America. And the woman that crawled inside of that giant dog cage was a white woman. They looked out for that woman with all this stuff going on right now. With all this stuff going on, if the tables was turned, that lady would probably call for had him deported. Not only could you see that they were Hispanic, they were speaking very broken English, so good and well, we're taking a risk by accommodating you. We're taking a risk by even calling the news and making this public, because all eyes are going to be on us, and not because we are American heroes. All eyes are going to be on us because they're going to be like, listen, hey, send ICE over there. Me and my sister was talking because I have family members on Medicare and Medicaid. What are these people going to do? Where are they going to go? We all have some people in our families. They will not have anywhere to go. No, they will not come to you and beg for a handout. These are people with strong mind, strong will. I'm not talking about the freeloaders. I'm not talking about the corrupt people that abuse the system. I'm talking about these strong Americans that use the system to help supplement them working at Wendy's or working at McDonald's or working at the dollar store. They need these programs to help supplement, and the way the programs are set up, the program is not set up for you to move ahead. The program is set up to keep your ass right there. If you make 50 cents more than that program says you can, because your job said you doing such a good job, we gonna give you a bonus, and we gonna give you a raise. If you get that raise, you get that bonus, and you move up in that business, and they want to make you the general manager of the dollar store, yo, that's not enough money to survive on. But at the same time, the system gonna kick you off. So you got a judgment to make. Like, do I go and make damn near pond skip over minimum wage to be a district manager at dollar store? Cause I don't, just cause they got on a suit and tie, man, they don't make no money. Or do I just say, turn that down and be like, if I make 50 more cents, they're gonna kick me off of Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and Section 8. I can't do that right now. Can I have at least 6 months? Give me 6 months so I start making a little bit more money so I can get on my feet, so I can wean myself off of government assistance. They don't do that. You make 50 cents more than you supposed to, it's reported instantly, and as soon as you get your doggone check, if you get a check, you got to go down there and be like, hey, look, y'all shorted me. What's going on? I ain't getting no check this month. Oh, yeah, we saw. You made 50 cents more than you normally do. Or you made $5 more than you normally do. So, you know, the system is set where you can only, it's capped at this right here, and you can only make this amount of money on the side. Why do you think there are so many women, black women especially, and Hispanic women and men, black men and women, and Hispanic men and women, people of color? Why do you think we got so many sideline businesses on the side? Why do you think that woman is in there doing your hair in her kitchen? Why? Because she doing that on the side. She doing it on the low. Why you think homeboy tightening your fade up in his basement? Why do you think them Asian folks got that doggone restaurant in the back of this building like it don't even got no sign on it? That's because they're trying to be upstanding, good Americans. But America won't let them be. America won't let you be good. They want full control over you. So you have to do your little hustle game on the side just to make ends meet. And if you end up having to, you really, really, really want to get out of your bad situation, and then they talk about some, yeah, they knocked you, yeah, you bringing in too much traffic over there, your neighbors tell on you. Now they get you for tax evasion, shit like that. The system is built to keep and crumble your ass. And now, instant shut off. That's not how you should have did it. Instant cutoff for everybody. Everybody, even people that need it. Everybody ain't trying to scam the system. Everybody ain't corrupt. And if you want to talk about corrupt and people stealing from the doggone Medicare, Medicaid, and the system, you should have started at the top government positions. Period. You went to the bottom of the barrel and trying to get corruption from the people that's accepting the shit. You should have started at the top of the people that sign the checks. If you would have started at the top of the people that sign all the checks, you wouldn't have come down to the bottom basement looking for the people that's accepting these benefits, because you would have cleaned up billions of dollars. Let me get back on track, because I don't want to take too long today, because I got a lot to do. Let me tell you this. What are the American people supposed to do? Where are they going? What are they supposed to do? I'm asking a question that I pray you answer. Anybody that want to troll me, whatever, answer the question. Where are the rest of the American people supposed to go? What are the American people supposed to do? Let's 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 play devil's advocate for 2 seconds. Devil's advocate for 2 seconds. Say you want to get rid of all of the Asians and you want to get rid of all the Hispanics, and that's what a lot of these folks want, right? That's what they really wanted. They was dreaming about this shit. They wanted to get rid of all the Asians. They wanted to get rid of all the Hispanics, and they wanted to get rid of as many black folks as they possibly could. Let's be 100. Because even though now the things ain't going their way, let's keep it for real, for real. I have zero pity for your shits because your real intentions were that. Your real intentions were still hateful. So now that it's coming to bite you in the boo-boo, now you like, please forgive me. No, because your initial intentions were evil and wicked. You wanted to get rid of all of the people of color. But now that they start firing y'all asses, now you're sorry. But if they would have did exactly what you thought they would have, you would have been okay with them getting rid of all people of color. Not cool. So I have zero pity on the runny kind for that matter. Zero. Where are all of these people going? And I need you to understand something right now. That they didn't do damage control. They didn't do the calculations properly. They didn't do the calculations properly. Let me go over here in the sun because me and her is freezing. Come on, pup. Got this baby. This baby about to drop. Let's go over here. Because we gonna talk about this problem and then I'm gonna give you some solutions. Oh, it's warmer already. Man, that's about 10 degrees, 15 degrees warmer. I'm asking these questions. Y'all can answer them at your will. Whenever you feel my bees are starting to come back, I may be able to hold that beekeeping class. Seen a bunch of honeybees today in my boxes. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Now let's think about this for a minute. All right? Where are all these American people gonna go? I gotta keep saying Americans, okay? Now let's get back to the subject we was at. Let's just play devil's advocate. Please don't speak in caps. Please don't do that. All right, I have to run you off. Don't do it, please. Let's just play devil's advocate. Sorry about that. Let's just play devil's advocate and say, okay, get rid of all the Hispanics, get rid of all the Mexicans, get rid of all the black folks. The part they didn't calculate was where the hell is all these people going? Here's another part about that calculation that they did not do. We're gonna be all right because we've been living this way for hundreds of years. Most of us have. Most of us have been living this way for hundreds of years. Most of us have only known Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, low-income housing. So when you take those $40 in cash and $80 in food stamps away from us, we'll make things work. Now here's the other part of that calculation that you did not count. You are literally bringing forth the purge. You are bringing forth the purge. And I don't think you understand. They calling it, they're purging right now, right? That's what they think. But no, you idiots. For people to have and I always told people, just because you got a lot of money don't make you smart. Just because you got a lot of money don't make you smart. Clearly, when you got this kind of money and you make these kind of dumb moves, let you know you lucked up on this money because you did not earn it with your brains. When I talk about the purge, there is already starting a resistance But not by people like me. People like me are sitting back in these rocking chairs like this, watching this nonsense. The purge is starting with the people that voted for you. I see all these town hall meetings in all of these red states and red cities and whatnot and what has you. Nobody that look like me is in none of them town meetings. Nobody that look like me is in none of those town hall meetings. It's the people that voted for you that's in there and pissed off because they didn't know just because they adopted a Vietnamese little girl that their little daughter is going to get sent away. See? They didn't know that they were not fully Caucasian. But what they don't realize is what ICE is doing is looking down at people's lineage. Go look at my old video when I was telling people in the summertime when I was in that damn trailer. I said, before y'all go to wishing people away and y'all want people to go away, you better check, go get your blood tested, go get your cheeks swabbed because you ain't probably what you think you are. I said that, didn't I? I said, all these folks that you look lighter than me and your hair is straighter than me don't mean shit. Because if you saw my cousin, you would think he was Caucasian. He ain't at all. At all. He looked like Justin Timberlake. So here's the deal. Let's get back to the subject. These people that you're starting in an uprising, you have no idea what you're doing. You're starting an uprising, and all the people that said they're going to fight for that man, fight for him to the tooth and nail, they also didn't realize that you were sending some of their family members away. They also didn't realize that their Mima is getting her Medicaid, Medicare, and shit cut off. Because here's the other thing. I don't know why the hell people thought the Affordable Care Act was some black medical benefits. See, you voted to get rid of the Affordable Care Act because you thought it was some black medical stuff for black people. You fought for DEI to get rid of, and they did because you thought that was a black thing. And now you think Medicare and Medicaid and Section 8 and low-income housing is a black thing, and we got to get rid of it to get rid of all of the people of color. But you don't even realize it's more of the people that voted for you on there. That's what's so funny. It's so stupid and hilarious and sick that it's hilarious. It's so many people that voted for you on it. Now they looking like, what do you mean? Get rid of Veterans Affairs. What do you mean get rid of Medicare? What do you mean get rid of Medicaid? Wait a minute. Are we hearing this right? What executive order you're signing to get rid of what? Well, I stay in this trailer down here in Sweetwater, Florida, and I've been here for 25 years. Now look, you kamikaze Joe hateful pilot right into killing your own self. All the people that y'all tried to destroy, you sat there and shot yourself in the foot till you emptied the clip on your own foot. Ain't no foot. Now, I want to get back on track and ask this question again. People have been fired from literally thousands of jobs, and thousands of people from each job is getting fired. So those are millions of people. Millions of people are getting fired all around the country, in not just the most highest places, but even the lowest places. Medicare is cut off, Medicaid is cut off. So if you cut off Medicaid and Medicare, that means hospitals and doctors and nurses, they're going to start getting laid off too, because they won't have anything to do. So even the things that we never touched, like our medical staff, they're literally going to start getting laid off. Now let's talk about this again when you start cutting off federal and state funding for all this stuff, right? Let's get back into that. Your house will burn the fuck down. Because who do you think pays the fire departments? The taxpayers. Who do you think pays the police force? The taxpayers. Not the industries, not the factories, not the giant mogul business owners. They don't pay for your police. They don't pay for your fire department. They don't pay for the people that help keep your city clean. They don't pay to keep your water clean. They don't pay to keep the national parks clean. They don't pay to make sure that all the animals in the national forests and stuff is safe from being overhunted or something, poaching. They literally just made America a free-for-all. Let me back up one more time, federal funding again. I thought they wanted to protect the border. That was the big thing. Let's protect the border. We got to keep the border. We can't let any more drugs inside the border. We can't let people keep going over the border. The border, the border, the border. Well, how is cutting federal funding and getting rid of all the border, because guess who pays for border patrol? Federal funding. These are federal employees. So what they're trying to do is move all of this stuff over into private sectors, like the post office, the postal, USPS, United States Postal Service, so they can control the information. What is happening right now is almost as bad as a nuclear explosion. That's the only way I can describe it. Because, or let's say like a freaking volcano. It's more like a volcano, because the plasma flows is coming down the mountain, destroying cities, destroying people, covering up people. I forget what it's called, the flows. It's just destroying cities, destroying towns, destroying people. It's not super fast. It's a chasmatic, I can't think of the word. It's not super fast, but it's fast enough that you cannot run away from it. No, it's not lava. It's something flows. Chasmatic flows. I can't think of it right this moment. But that's how it is. It's not a nuclear explosion because there's still people here talking about it. No, it ain't the aftermath. It ain't fallout yet, because we're actually witnessing things being destroyed. Pyroclastic flows. Thank you, Adam T. Thank you. Pyroclastic flows. With pyroclastic flows, you can actually see the destruction all around you. You can actually see what is burning up. You can see where the lava is coming from. You can see where the molten hot ash is flowing from. You can see. So you're still alive and you're still running from this, but we're all heading to the ocean. We're at the end of the freaking land mass. And the thing is, the people that thought they were going to be safe, they jumping in the water, but you don't even realize that the pyroclastic flows, when they hit the water, it boils the water. So it's going to boil folks like lobsters, number one. Number two, as soon as it hit the water, it's going to turn into solid rock again. So everybody that's jumping into the water because they're pushing us all the way to the edge, they think they're safe. Those are the people that voted for that man. They think they're safe, but you realize you floating in the water thinking you safe and you off land. This water is about to go to 0 to 40,000 degrees real quick. And that's your ass too. Pyroclastic flows. I don't know how I didn't think of that. People are getting fired. People are fired in the highest jobs that you can think of. They are firing people in jobs that we didn't even know existed to keep us safe. They are firing everybody to keep. Okay, who is they just fired two of the major generals that runs all this. So if we actually have an outside threat right now, who got the knowledge? Who has the fighting knowledge? Who has the experience of 30, 40-year experience of general knowledge of the military of all branches to fight threats from an outside entity? Cash Patel? So I thought about this, and I'm going to go down because please don't write in all caps. Please, oh Jesus. Listen, get this. I almost think I know why he doing all this, putting all these ding-dongs in all these top positions. I know why. Because he done screwed somebody over in every branch. He want his own little minions in control of the FBI because he know the FBI have been looking into his shit for years. Okay? Think about it. Why would you put a worm like Cash Patel? I wouldn't let him drive an ice cream truck, let alone, and I ain't even talking about the kind of ice cream truck that you drive. I'm talking about one of them kind with the bicycle on the back and the freezer on the front of it. I wouldn't let Cash Patel drive one of them, let alone run the damn FBI. That's because now you got somebody there stopping all investigations from all his minions, because we all know all his minions got some investigations going on them. People are fired, not just up in higher places, but low down, because the ball rolls downhill. So we're seeing people getting fired from the simplest jobs. There will be no more jobs. We all worry. Everybody always worried about AI. AI this, AI gonna take our jobs. AI da 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 da. Not if there's no jobs to take. Making it real cushy and easy for AI then. Because it's not gonna be no jobs left to be taken over. Think about this. Where are these people going? How are you firing all of these important people in our military? The people that protect us and protect our rights and our freedoms and our Constitution. How are you trying to wipe your butt with the Constitution? All these people call themselves patriots and Americans, but you're watching the devil wipe his butt with our Constitution. All of these people, I'm going to repeat this shit. All of these people call themselves real Americans and patriots because that's what they stand on. And they scream that shit at the top of their lungs and they wave their flags at every damn rally and every meeting. Sometimes it ain't even a meeting. They just got that shit attached to their pickup truck. You an American and you a patriot, but you're watching the devil himself wipe his ass with the Constitution. Federal funding, thank you for that. I can't pronounce your name. Where's our food coming from? Federal funding was federal funding for the farmers. Where's your food coming from? Everybody think this is a cakewalk and it's a joke. Where's your food coming from? Nobody thought this through. And I'm going to tell you why people keep still thinking it's okay. And I'm not addressing trolls because I don't care what they think. But I'm talking about there are real, actual human beings that's this fucking stupid. There are really, truly human beings or aliens in a human being suit walking around that's just this freaking dumb. And I don't think they still understand what just happened. I don't, I still don't think they understand what's happening because they think they're going to keep on having a job. They think that they are going to keep on getting their Medicaid and Medicare and unemployment in Section 8. They're writing the president right now. Well, I ain't going to call him that. They're writing Pumpkinhead right now. Please, we understand. We want you to get rid of all the people and stuff. We love this hatred and we love this racism. But my son just lost his job and he's in the military. That's how dumb Muggs is right now. All of these people on Social Security, for the people that still is writing for this lunatic, you are an evil son of a bitch. You are a wicked, evil son of a bitch because you, at the same time, want to say you're pro-life for an unborn child and stuff, but at the same time, soon as the baby done, you will take that child's life by cutting him off of all support. So how are you pro-life with all that bullshit? The baby never had a chance and it's not right by God, they say. But it's okay to throw the baby in the fire as soon as the baby is born, still in the incubator. Come on, make up your motherfucking mind because it's getting stupid. You voted with y'all selfish asses because you thought that nothing was going to hurt you. You voted for your own personal feelings and beliefs. You didn't vote for America. You voted for yourself and your stupid ass family, your immediate circle of people. That's who you voted for. Your little neighbors next door. That's who you voted for. But you did not vote for the United States of America. You are not a patriot. You are not a true American. Want to be 100? You are the one they should be deporting because all of these hard-working Asians, Hispanics, black folks, Nigerians, Jamaicans, all of them, they working every day and doing their damn thing and ain't bothering nobody, and they ain't in jails, they ain't locked up in prison, they ain't nowhere. They going to work and doing their thing every day to help support America, help feed America. They are the ones that's actually making this place great. You, on the other hand, people that voted for that lunatic madman, you are the ones that need to be deported off somewhere on some damn icy cold island by your damn lonesome. Let's take this another step, one more step, while they get rid of Medicare, Medicaid, Section 8, food stamps, SNAP, all of the programs, the federal funding for all these programs that literally feed us every day. Did y'all even think just once? Did you even call your cousin and say, man, is you still on Medicare, Medicaid before I make this vote? They need to deport your ass. Listen to this. If everything that they're doing right now is so wonderful and so right by God, because all of these fake ass Christians keep on talking about some by Jesus, by God, and by Jesus. You don't need to go back to that church. Because if you keep on claiming that you're loved by the Most High God and you're loved by His Son Jesus, if you keep on spewing that, how on God's green earth can you even fix your freaking mouth? Just keep telling, get rid of all of these immigrants. That just every time somebody tell me they getting rid of immigrants, illegal immigrants. We just want the illegal immigrants gone. Now here's my cap on that bullshit with talking about some illegal immigrants. Cause they ain't talking about crime no more. They said forget the crime part and criminals and all the people that take advantage of people's bodies and stuff. No, we want all the immigrants gone. Okay, here's the thing about illegal immigrants. Who was the first illegal immigrants? So my point is this. If we are getting rid of illegal immigrants, what's the statute of limitations on illegal immigrants? How long should they have been in America before you say, they can stay? Because if there's no statute of limitations on illegal immigrants coming over here, stealing, robbing, raping, pillaging, torturing, what's the statute of limitations on that shit? Because if we go back a handful of hundreds of years, y'all in some trouble. So every time somebody keep telling me, I don't care what color you are, keep talking about illegal immigrants, stop talking to me. Because listen to this. This is a fun fact. This is a fun fact. Besides the natives, we're the only actual legal immigrants. Oh, go spread that on your bread and eat it. We are actually the only legal immigrants. When you really y'all want to get technical, let's do it. See, we were brought over here. We didn't even want to be over here like that. Okay? We were cargo. So when you think about it, oh my God. And the ones that were already here in the Americas, we were invited. We were already here. So really, truly, technically, and scientifically, we are the only legal immigrants to this mug. So that's why I hate hearing anybody of any color, it don't matter whether you white, Asian, black, brown, it don't matter, say, we need to get rid of the illegal immigrants. The docks is that way. The airport is that way. If you need some directions to the ports, because they're that way. Right? Please stop writing in caps. The airport is that way. The shipping docks is that way if you want to catch a ride back to wherever the hell you came from. While y'all talking about illegal immigrants. It's not fair to be like that. It's not fair. So I look at it like this. Everybody need to shut the hell up and get on about your business and stay out of other folks' business. And you'll be okay. But y'all brought this shit on yourself. And the thing that scares you the worst why they going this hard is because people is starting to be smart on how this shit worked and how this shit played out. And secrets are being revealed rather. Secrets is coming out of all the treachery and deceit All the lies are unfurling, and they're so busy talking about some trying to find corruption in all these different places that because we're so busy, your head is turned this way trying to see where they finding corruption. You're watching their corruption while they doing it. And the bottom line is, whether you like me, love me, or hate me, the bottom line is this: where are all these people going? Say you with it and you don't care, get rid of all of them. Where are they going? There is no country on the freaking planet where you can put all these people that they talking about getting. There is no body of land mass anywhere on this planet that you can put all these doggone people. Now, it's going to cost America flafillions. Everybody was laughing at that word the other day. It's going to cost America flafillions of dollars. Flafillion is whatever the hell I feel like it being. It's going to cost America flafillions of dollars just to keep shipping all of these people to dumb spots, so they just going to come right back. So if they're talking about saving all these billions and trillions of dollars, getting rid of all of these people and getting rid of all of these federal programs and getting rid of all of these fundings and getting rid of all these programs because the people is stealing, it's costing you the exact same amount of money to keep sending people overseas to God only know where. It's costing you more to fly and ship these human beings to a destination every single day on all these big giant jumbo jets using military planes and shit. It's costing you more to do that than actually giving these people jobs. I forgot. You took them off their jobs because they was already freaking working. The money that America is spending right now to trying to so-called find corruption, that money could have been dealt with and either could have went towards the deficit, or it also could have went to getting some of these people jobs, or actually cleaning up the real true corruption. That ain't what you want to do. Y'all want to sit back and twiddle your thumbs until this whole junk's burned down. Here's the worst part: when you know you're not a real true patriot and you know you're not a real true American. How evil are you? How wicked and demonic are you when you just gather up a hand of just thousands upon thousands of people? They're not even from a certain place, but you putting them all in Panama. You got Nigerians, you got Hispanics, you got Vietnamese, you got Asians, you got Chinese, you got all these different people from all these different parts of the world. And you so lazy and corrupt and criminal and crooked that you are lumping them all together and sending them, just because they're a shade of brown, you sending them all to Panama. Not Panama. Is it Panama? Yeah. You ain't even separating them. You just put them in a smorgasbord of shit. You like put them in the golden corral of damn shipping containers and ship them all. Cuba too, that's it. Yeah. They don't care where they from. They just like, look, this is like a multi-pack of people. A multi-pack. I don't give a damn what language they speak. But what you don't realize is not just this country, but the people that's doing this and inflicting this kind of pain on the people of America, you are literally creating your very own arch enemy. Those people at the top doing this, you don't even realize what you're doing. See, every crime boss comes from something. Crime people that do crime just don't just wake up and come out the mama's womb like, let's do some crime. Sometimes you can turn a good man bad. Have anybody ever seen the movie Falling Down? You can turn a good man bad. by just keep on inflicting the system of corruption on him every day. Keep lying to him every day. You keep doing that every day, and you can turn a good man bad. That's what you're doing right now. This hardworking man been going to work, this hardworking Hispanic guy going to work each and every day, this hardworking black man going to work each and every day, hardworking Asian man going to work each and every single day, doing his part, staying out of trouble, keeping his head down, go to work, come home, taking care of his wife and his kids, doing everything, paying his taxes, and you want to ship him off. I'm going to tell you what you just did. You just turned him into what you thought he was. You just turned him into a criminal. You just turned him into a deleter of humankind. You just turned him into a vigilante. Think about it. You turned him into a monster. He was a good guy. He's like the Joker. The Batman created the Joker. There is no Joker without the Batman. See how that worked? You literally just turned a good man sour, because anybody that has this much horrible shit happen to them only got bad intentions for you once they get their hands on you. Turned a good man bad. All of these people that you sending off hard-working, real, true Americans. The ones that ain't in and out of the prison system, the ones that's going to work, the ones that's paying their taxes, the ones that's in the fields picking your food and making sure it's safe. Them the real true Americans. Them the real true patriots. Them, you want to hear something funny? You want to hear something real funny? All of them people out there picking your fruits and vegetables in these hot-ass fields, they can barely speak English. They can barely speak English. But they can read the Constitution back to you. They can read the Constitution back to you. They can read all of the branches of government back to you in English. Broken English, but nevertheless. Where people right here on this soil don't got a fucking clue of the branches of government, and they don't know nothing about the Constitution except the Second Amendment. But they call them the real patriots. That's why every time that man with the news and the microphone is standing in front of us, so what are you fighting for? I'm fighting for Pumpkinhead. Okay, so what constitutional right do you want to uphold? Oh, I want to uphold all of them. You know, I like the way they sound sometimes, you know, when they talk about the Constitution. You ain't said anything. You didn't say a word. What's your favorite amendment? All of them. That's what I say, goddamn. Those people have to pass certain tests to even be over here. The people that get their American citizenship or their green cards have to pass a test of American history and knowledge that 80% of Americans can't pass. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. To get your green card or to earn your American citizenship, them people got to go to school and learn everything about this nation from the beginning, from the birth of it to today's time. If they don't pass it, not even a little bit, they don't pass. Yet 80% of actual Americans right here on this soil, born and raised, ain't got a freaking clue what the Constitution say, what it's about, what it protects, what it upholds. They don't know who Andrew Jackson is. They don't know none of that shit. But those are the ones that wear the damn shirt like a flag, the American flag t-shirt and swim trunks. Them the ones that, just because you wear American flag t-shirt and swim trunks, you call you and you drink Budweiser, now you actual is a true patriot in America. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on all that now. We know the fake patriots now. We know the fake Americans. You're the ones that need to be sent away and deported some icy land some damn where. not these people that's actually working and trying to keep this America together. All that hate and division bullshit. They are firing people, cutting off Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, people that earn that money. They earn that money. That don't belong to them to be able to cut off. You cutting these people's money, you're stealing people's money. So when that happens, this is my word. For every person that perishes and dies because of any of this, listen to me close. Any human being, hell, any pet, any animal, because that's funding too. Any animal, any living, breathing animal or human being in this country right now that dies or perishes because of all of these severe cuts to all of our programs is on these people's head. They did that. And there are accomplices. The accomplices are the people that voted for this stupid shit. Because you can't say, well, I didn't vote for you to do this. I just wanted you to be a little bit racist. I wanted to be a little bit hateful and spiteful. I wanted to be a little bit racist. But you taking it too far. Your ass too. Because you wanted any kind of amount of disruption and division. For you voting for any of that. Your ass too. You an accomplice to all this shit. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I told you I was only going to be on here an hour, but I want to ask you a question. I want you to answer it in the comments. Where are all these people going to go? They don't got nowhere to go. They don't got no land. Can you imagine getting all your shit cut off and you got car note payments, house payments, your kids in school, they cutting off the educational funding. You got kids in college and all of these fundings is coming. Your kids got to come home and stop their damn college. Can you imagine this shit? Can you imagine this? Your kids been doing everything they're supposed to do. They graduated from elementary, junior high, and high school just to make it to college. And now they in college. They in their sophomore year of college. And this sucker come in and cut off all funding and help to make that person another great part of this country. That kid ain't in prison. That kid ain't in jail. That kid ain't in trouble. He ain't always at the club getting arrested and popping bottles. That kid is in school, trying to become an upstanding citizen, trying to become an actual real damn American, a real true patriot to help put tax dollars back on to help the people. Oh my God. You are literally destroying our future. When you cut off funding for all these doggone educational programs to help people go to higher their education, to higher learning, you literally just dumb down America by 90%. That's why every other country now is excelling ahead of us. We can say China, China, China all we want to, but man, they're excelling. The real truth, they're excelling ahead of us. Because you know what? Yeah, they do some weird, creepy stuff, but they sure the hell do to make sure they people is right. So you think about that there now. Look at this shit, man. Would you look at this? You look at this. You voted for this? Hang your head in shame. Hang your head in shame. Where are all these people going? You know what you can't say right now? Nobody can tell me right now. Nobody on this planet Earth can tell me that this shit is okay. I don't care what you voted for. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care your religion, your color, or your race. You can't tell me doing human beings like this is okay. Everything has a due process. Everything. Absolutely everything from nature to the rules in that Constitution that those men made years ago. Imagine that. Everything has a due process. This is not legal due process. This is not legal process. This, my friends, is murder. That's exactly what this is. Because everybody is going to lose somebody in your life. You thought the pandemic was bad? The pandemic came from some stuff in the air. Don't know if it was real, natural, or man-made. We don't give a shit. We knew what that was. This is about to hit harder than the pandemic. Because this right here can be prevented. Everybody got on that little scientist. What was his name? Everybody got on that scientist like, man, you ain't informing the people right and you holding back information. What was his name? The little scientist dude that everybody couldn't stand and thought he was doing all kind of crazy stuff. Fauci, right. Everybody was saying Fauci ain't telling the truth. Fauci know where this came from. Fauci did this, Fauci did that. And everybody was ready to kill Fauci, wasn't they? Wasn't they? Okay. Everybody like Fauci helped create this shit. He was one of the scientists on the, I remember all the bullshit. Fauci was on the lab and he helped create this thing that's killing us. I remember that. I remember that wholeheartedly. Whether, let's just say Fauci did create it. Fauci was one of the scientists that actually helped create it. Look what happened to him. He went to prison. So if we're actually watching the people literally destroy every human life in America, because that's what's happening by taking all of these government fundings and programs away from the people. People will be dying. People have already perished because of this. People have already perished because of this. The little girl was bullied. I don't even know if that story is true or not, where she took her own self off the planet. But the people that's dying because of they can't have any kind of prenatal help if something happened. You got that. You got other people that's getting cut off Medicare, Medicaid that's going to perish. You got people on oxygen. You got people with asthma. You got people with all these cancer research. All these people are going to die. And it's going to be on your head, pumpkin head. Imagine that. So if we all really wanted to get rid of Fauci so bad because he created that mess that was flying around here in 2020, we're actually truly, deeply, factually watching a bunch of dudes actually destroy human life right now. Where's all the people screaming and hollering that about they're spreading a plague? Because that's what they're doing. That's all I got to say about that. We're going to talk about this again in another form. I didn't want the problem to take this long, but it did. On my next video, we're going to be talking about the solution. So get ready for that. I have nothing else to say. And there is nothing else, nobody. You can't do nothing and make me believe that any of this is right, morally or spiritually. This is a terroristic act upon the American people, if you ask me. Let's keep it real, because this, if an actual terrorist could get in here and cause this much havoc, they would have been after him like bin Laden, right? Come on, keep it real with me. When you start destroying this many American lives, that's terrorism. Nobody has control. You're causing terror across all of America. People are terrified of what's going to happen to them or their loved ones, meaning they think they may lose their lives. That's terror. When you can't sleep because you don't know how you're going to live tomorrow. That's terror when you're scared to walk outside because you think you're going to get deported by accident. That is terror. That is terrorism. You're disrupting the normal social flow of the American people with this bullshittery. That, my friend, is terror. Where are all the people? The only reason people ain't standing up and saying nothing because you think you're still safe. You ain't got enough money to be safe, sucker. You don't got enough money to be safe. All of these weirdos sitting there rooting that crazy man on while you sitting in your trailer drinking some Bud Light. You truly think that if the shit really hit the fan, you think that Pumpkinhead and his gang is going to come to your trailer park and get you and bring you into their secret mountain when the bombs start dropping. Because you think that y'all friends. You think y'all cool because you voted for him and stuff. You think he actually reads your fan mail. You think he sits at the foot of his bed and reads your mail every night. And the mail that you get back, you think that he actually wrote that. That's why you love him, because you think that man don't even know you exist. If you died today, he would not care, nor would he know. And even if he knew, he would not care, because people are dying all around him right now, and he does not give a shit. And he's inflicting it. So with that being said, next video we're going to talk about the solution, and I hope our solution is a little bit more lighthearted. Facts is facts, people. Right is right, wrong is wrong, and then there's your opinion. Right is right, wrong is wrong, and then there's your opinion. You hear me? Right is right, wrong is wrong, and then there's your opinion. Your opinion don't mean shit. Facts are facts. Simple. I'm not talking about stuff that I think. I'm telling you stuff I know, and if you don't believe it, go look at it for yourself. I'm not telling you do no deep dive in history, research. No. Just go look at what he is saying out of his mouth hole. Him or one of his buddies. You don't got to go do no research, deep diving in the archives of American shit to go find out if he wrong or right. Just listen to him. Just go listen to him. Him, not me. That's it. Lead Farmer 73. I love you. I really do. Where are these people going to go? Hundreds of thousands and millions of people. Where are they going to go? What are they going to do? What are they going to eat? What are they going to drink? And then when they start causing trouble because there's so many people on the street, you going to call them criminals, ain't you? When nobody got nowhere to go because they've been put out their house because you fired them, made them lose their damn job, and they can't feed their family. And when they break it into a 7-Eleven stealing chili dogs and shit, they're the criminal now. You created that. When these people start breaking into homes and causing havoc because they need to feed their family and shit goes sideways and somebody gets shot, you created that. You created that. You couldn't be a parent. You couldn't be a real father and not understand that. When you hear your baby crying because they so hungry or thought, you couldn't understand. You couldn't be shit of a parent or a father not to understand any of what I'm telling you. You couldn't be. See, spitting out a kid is one thing. Taking care of them, listening to them, nurturing them, making sure they're safe every day of their life, standing over them, standing in front of them, that's a father. And a real father will do anything for his kids. And sometimes, yes, unfortunately, even do crimes to feed that kid, to nurture that kid, to take care of that kid because things are so unfair. Why would you sit here and pay a billionaire hundreds of millions of dollars to do anything? Why would you pay an already multi-billionaire? Why would you pay him hundreds of millions of dollars to do absolutely anything? But they're telling you all of the fraud is from the system, and people is abusing the damn food stamp program and the Section 8 program. They saying people is abusing that program. So tell me, where is this abuse? Why are you paying a billionaire hundreds of millions, plural, of dollars to do absolutely any freaking thing? Why are you paying a billionaire hundreds of millions of dollars a day? But we want to say the people that's doing fraud, welfare fraud, them the real criminals, right? Them the real thieves, right? She just exchanged her $40 in food stamps for $20 in cash. She's the real criminal, right? But you're making hundreds of millions of dollars per day to defraud the absolute whole United States of America. And that's okay with everybody. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not gonna go back and forth with anybody about this because this ain't my opinion. This is facts. I'm not gonna go back and forth with anybody or go back and forth with anybody about any of this because it's all factual and it's there for you to see it. And if you still are blind to the facts, I hope you burn down with them. If you're still that damn blind, I hope you burn with them. That's what I hope. I hope you burn with them. If you still this stupid and you still trying to screw over the rest of all of American, United States of American and American people and American citizens this bad just because of your own personal thoughts and beliefs and gains and shit, I hope you burn with them. And I'm not talking about hell. I'm not talking about hell, no. I'm talking about those pyroclastic flows. I hope you burn right with them. Because see, this ain't gonna last forever. This ain't gonna last forever. Everybody no matter how long it lasts, get they damn just due. Everybody gonna get they damn self fed. No matter what. It don't matter if it take now or 100 years from now. Everybody gonna get theirs. And I'm not talking about the Almighty Father coming down and putting his wrath upon you. I'll leave that to the holy people to say. I'm telling you, you gonna get yours, and it's never like you think it's gonna be. You know what my mama used to tell me? You gonna get your damn payback, but it's never what you think. It's never gonna be what you expect or how you expect it to be. So you think somebody gonna come up and whip your ass. That's what you think. That's what you think. And then, so you start preparing your whole life for somebody to come in, put up their dukes and fight you. That's not how it's gonna happen. It might happen as bad as the person you love the most, the person you love the best, will be taken away from this earth, out of your control while you stand there and watch. and there's nothing you can do. You're ready. You're getting yourself ready for the fight to defend what you thought or what you believed in. But you had no idea the Almighty Father gonna get wrath on everybody around you. And he gonna save you. He gonna savor you because he wants you to watch. He wants you to stand there and watch everybody around you be taken. Everybody you love, everybody you trust, everybody you know, everybody with your secrets, he gonna pluck them out one by one in your face. That's the only reason Pumpkinhead's still walking this earth. He ain't got his earthly just due yet. You gonna get yours in the afterlife, but right, somebody gonna get your ass and keep playing. I think the next people that run up in that big old house that's white like that again, I don't think they're going to be interested in rubbing doo-doo on the walls. I don't, because guess what? They did it once. They going to do it again. They going to mess around and come up in your house, man. And the last thing, see the people that went up in that house that was white and rubbed doo-doo on the desk and doo-doo on the walls and stuff, that's because they didn't know what to do. They really didn't have, you know what, when you lie to, you don't know what you're fighting for. That's why they didn't have no objectives. That's why they did that dumb shit, because they didn't have any objectives, because they didn't know which lie to go with. So they came in here, and the only thing you could think to do, you done breached the damn place, and the only thing you could think to do is write your name in doo-doo on the wall. Grown-ass man, that's the only thing you could think to do, and you just did something that never have been done in history, but all you could think to do was doo-doo on the desk. See, the next time somebody mess around and run up in that house, they ain't gonna be wasting no time like that. They did that over a lie. They did that because of a lie. Wait till them mother suckers that's that stupid find out the truth. Wait till the truth hit them. Wait till they lose their job. Wait till their loved ones die from cancer and because it ain't no more cancer research and no help. Wait till they can't afford their medical bills no more. Wait till their grandma get kicked out of the nursing home because they cut off Medicare, Medicaid. Wait till you take and mess with their family members. The same people that voted for you and loved you is going to come for you. Not me. Because I'm sitting here in my rocking chair watching this whole shit show. It's your own folks coming after you right now. All of the people that they tried to get, we all sitting back like this, watching. Just watching. See, you pissed off the real dangerous people. The people that you're deporting, let's get this 100. The people that you are deporting, I'm about to drop the mic. The people that you are deporting are such patriots and such real true Americans down to the last minute that not one single report of anybody obstructing justice or trying to flee the scene has been reported. Each and every person that they deport goes without incident. They're such true Americans and they're such true real patriots that they're still not trying to make a fuss, even though that they know they're being treated unfairly. They know that they're being treated unjust, but they're still going to go without a fight. They still respect the law to the point of, look, I ain't going to put up no fight. I don't know what y'all about to do to me, but I'm not going to put up no fight. That's illegal. Imagine that. They were being actually treated unfairly right now, and they're still going and being hauled off without incident. But these other people were lied to. And they actually stormed the house and wiped doo-doo on the walls and threatened to kill certain folks. And certain folks did perish up in there. Imagine that. Now, again, let's talk about who's the real patriots. Who's the real people that uphold the law and civility in this country? Is it the people that don't speak very good English? Or is it the people that speak really good English and run up in that house? Yeah. Everybody want to be famous, don't they? At all costs. With that being said, Live Farmer 73, I love all y'all. Be safe, be careful, and I'm out. We'll talk about the solution on the next video. Peace. This ain't a conspiracy theory. It's just facts. Go listen to them. Don't go read it. Go listen to your buddy. Go look. Peace.